Good evening everyone and welcome back to the channel, and welcome Harry, Drift Gamer and Bowler, all here early, and lovely to have you aboard. And yes, we are on an early stream tonight. It is Sunday, a lot of people have work and school tomorrow, so I thought I'd do an early stream for you guys. So we are at North Carolina State Fairgrounds. Now this was the last ever place they had a NASCAR dirt race in 1970, which was won by Richard Petty, also known aka as the King. So I thought I'd throw it in this 70s cup, and look who is on pole. It's only Bowler. Bowler is on pole position. Jensen Freddy in second. The King Stripweathers in third. Vanderspin fourth. The Guy in fifth. Harry is in sixth. Harry, your car's a lot better today. Let's hope it stays there. Brian is in seventh place. I'm in ninth. And Mike Jones down in 10th. Not a good qualification for him today. He's fighting up the top of the league. If you've been to the website, you'll see the table. And there is a little bit of the table there. If you can just see it, I have put it up. I'm hoping you can see that. And Blamer is at the bottom. Now, you've noticed we've got 34 cars. You can only have 34 cars on this track. So I took out Ramirez and Rota, because they're sort of down the bottom, and it's probably not really going to do any difference. Seventh as usual for Brian. Very odd, that. Very odd. Anyway, let's go trackside and get this race underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
Hello Matthias, how are you? Lovely to have you here. Hello Brian. Seventh as usual, yep. I probably already said that, but... So here we go, it's going to be very bumpy. We are on a dirt track, don't forget that. But luckily we won't have cakes and cakes of dust, as he says. Bowler is on pole as we go round. We will start any minute now.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls!
And there we go. First lap begins. Bowler from pole to first, the King right up close. You're doing a Ferrari race with a Ferrari mod. Awesome. That's quite fun to watch. Yeah, I am going to watch the NASCAR tonight. 8:30 I think it starts, isn't it, in the UK? So yes, I will be watching that. Did you install the dirt mod that keeps the dust down? I did. Yes, I did. Yep, otherwise it'd be a nightmare. So Bowler in the lead, the King second, Jensen Freddy in third place. Harry, you've dropped down to 8th at the moment. And there's the Guy in 4th. Brian, you are in the 5th place, doing very well. Moving up to, you thought it was Eldora? No, it might be like it maybe. This is the State's Fairground. Very old track from back in the day. Looks like the King is going on the inside of Bowler on lap 5. Is he going to have enough room? He is. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect from the King there. As Bowler now goes wide, the King takes the lead. Jensen Freddy now going low. Looks like he's going to go and try and get the lead as well. But no, the King defends that position pretty well. As... you can see we're all getting lined up in a line, but at least we've got overtaking happening at the front. You can see Jensen Freddy now on the tail of the King. Yeah, suspension's working lovely, isn't it? Nice old slide job round there as well. Look at that, look at that. Jensen Freddy's going for it. Jensen Freddy still leading the pack at the moment, and Bowler hot on his tail. Look at this. Bowler going on the inside, nearly touching there, but luckily Bowler pulled away, as did Jensen move out of the way as well. The King still behind in third place. Let's have a quick mooch about before anything happens. There's Frank at the back, Frank Blamer. There we got Augustino, there's Axler. Kerber in 31st, Clutchburn in 30th. We got Mulverhill in 29th. We got Brian Brady in 28th. Motorcrass, Janet Motorcrass in 27th. Rutherford in 26th. Alloy Wilson in 25th. There's Shields in 24th. We got Rich Hicks, Carica in 23rd. Not set the season alight this year. There's Jasper Oaks, and we've got a bit of dust there, but doesn't look like any cautions come out. As we get to the front, we've got, there's a Hershey's cars there, we've got Tierson. There we have Ingas and Castle Nuts. There's Boris Karsak. Bobby Karsak. There's Racing Tyre, Boris Ledford, that's the one. There's Jones, he is in 11th place, not doing well, Mike, not doing well. There's Tony Wipeout. There's Billy Swift in 9th. Harry is still in 8th place, not moved anywhere as of yet. There is Van der Spin in 7th, myself in 6th, trying to fight to keep that place. Brian is in 5th place, doing pretty well. There's the guy who is in 4th. Let's have a look at his view. Doing pretty well. The guy Jensen Freddy now in third. The King second. Bowler in first. We're on lap 20:60 to go here. Oh, and that was pretty close from Bowler there, cutting that corner to stop the King from undertaking him, but that is not going to work as the King has now found a way through, as has Jensen Freddy into no, he's staying in third place at the moment. Still all greens, no yellows as of yet. And there is Jensen going into second. The King cutting him off this time. Bowler's fallen to third. Looks like he's fighting out with the guy now for third place. Is the guy about to take third place? Yeah, I need to install the car file on that one. Brian, I need to install that. I've been setting this up, to be fair, to apologise. But I will watch that. I might even put it in the old crash video, if that's okay. Jensen Freddy is side by side with the King here at the Fairgrounds. What a race this is beginning to be. This is absolutely epic racing at the front. So the spectators are getting a lovely, lovely view today. Look at this, the view they've got. They can see the whole track as the King is losing ground on the front too. So is the guy. It looks like Jensen and Bowler are heading towards a distance between them and second and third, but don't speak too soon, Liam. Looks like the King seems to be good on corners, but has no speed on straights. Jensen Freddy seems to have a lot of speed on that straight there. So did Bowler a little bit, but the handling of Jensen and Bowler doesn't seem that good on corners by the looks of things. So not much happening at the moment, except at the front we've got a lot of overtaking. And now we're going to hit back markers. Back markers are coming up. This is where things will now get tight. Until you revoke them. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Bowler is now struggling to get past Blamer, the independent driver. There is Jensen Freddy struggling to get through back markers, but Bowler's found a way to get back close to him. Freddy still going through the back markers. No pits as of yet. Lap 35. No one has pitted. Pits on lap 38, Brian reckons. I'm going to say 40. I'm going to say the halfway point. They will start pitting, maybe. Bowler is now back on Jensen's tail. Maybe. Oh, Bowler's got a chance here to get first place. He is top of the league, as we all know. He is looking for that championship trophy. But is Jensen Freddy going to put a spanner in the works and get the full 50 today? Or is Bowler going to take him out and get 50 points himself? As they go round to start lap 38. Here at the Fairgrounds. Jensen Freddy getting a lovely lead here. Really going for it. But the King is now coming back into the foray here. Is that the word? That would be the word. Pick one pit stop. No, you got to pick one. You got to pick one. Lap 41. It could be now. You got to pick quick. And you get a box of nothing. And we don't give them out very easily either here. Got to work hard to get one of them. So it looks like Harry, you're still in 8th place. I'm in 5th. Brian's in 4th. Bowler third. The King second, and Jensen Freddy in first. Yeah, I've got some available. Stocked up now. All good. And so Liam comes up to the behind of Alloy Wilson. And look at this from the King. What a move on the inside of Jensen Freddy. What a move by the King. He takes the lead. He came from nowhere. Wow, incredible. Loved that very much. Yeah, and you have won most of them. That is true. So is Brian. You both done really well. The King now leading here on lap 45. So far, no pits yet. There's Bowler, there's Jensen Freddy in third. And then we got Brian, who's in 4th place, doing pretty well in his 13 STP car, holding on to that 13th place. There's myself in 5th. Again, quite happy with that. Didn't get any points last time round. I've only had 1 round of points. That was the first race of the season. Billy Swift is in 6th. There is Harry up to 7th now. He's all over the back of Billy Swift. Can he make a move on him and get that 6th place? Looks like he's struggling to keep up. Looks like Billy Smith has a lovely little slipstream there. Let's go back to the front. Let's see what's going on. So we've got the King is there in the lead. Bowler is in 2nd. Jensen Freddy in 3rd. You're in 2nd, Bowler, at the moment, mate. You are in 2nd at the moment. But potentially you could get a 1st place here. Get them that full 50 points as you go low. Try and push the King up, but not going to work. Lap 51, still no pits, and no one has crashed yet. I can't believe it, considering how close they are. Jensen Freddy hot on the tail of the King there. Look at this. He's going to get his own back on him. And go for 1st place. What a move. That is definitely revenge from Jensen Freddy. What a move. That is a great comeback. Bowler now into 3rd. I can't decide who's going to win out of these 3. It's so close. Incredible racing from the top 3. Absolutely brilliant. Brian is like 2.52 behind. So he is way behind any chance of getting a podium. At the moment, or less pits or a yellow could change that maybe, but no pits on lap 56. Will they pit today? It is a short track. Will they need to pit? They should be doing at least 500 laps here, so I'm wondering if they will pit at all. Nice to see that Harry is now in 5th place, and I've dropped down to 9th, so doing it really, really bad. Not good. I seem to fade near the end of these races. Lap 60 is going to be coming soon, and we're still none the wiser when there's going to be pits. You are beating me, Harry. Well done. As the King now tries to get his own back on Jensen Freddy. Seems to be a bit of a tussle between these two at the front. You want everyone to crash except for you. That's not nice, is it? But funny. And would be funny. Oh, bit of dust there. Bit of dust. Again, not much going on. No pits. And as we go back, Bowler's there. And then, obviously, we've got Billy, Swift and Harry. Well, Harry was in 5th, he's now in 6th. He's just lost that 5th place to Wipeout. Guy is down in 7th. Brian down in 8th now. Lost a lot of places. And still, we are waiting for pit stop. Lap 62 begins and we still don't have a pit stop. Could you imagine if I'd not have taken the dust out? Christ. It would have been it would have been a dust fest. It would have been crazy. You wouldn't have been able to see the cars, I don't think. Not the speed they're travelling at anyway. 15 laps to go, guys. And Jensen Freddy is in the lead. Hosed the place down. Yes, it's a wet track today. They've wetted it down. Stopping any dust from interfering with the carburetors, as they say. They will pit on lap 79. I think they're going to... Yeah, I think you're right, actually. Or 76, something like that. You watch. Oh, Jensen Freddy's getting rather close to 64. Oh, that's close. Bowler's now approaching the king. It's quite a good view, that. I quite like watching them from that view. You can see what's going on. So Jensen Freddy is coming up to the number 64, Bradford Rutherford. And he's sticking behind him as Bowler and the king go side by side into turn 1. And Bowler makes it around, going to turn 3 in second place. He's hunting down Jensen Freddy, and it looks like Wipeout is no, and now Harry has gone back into 5th place. There he is, and it's Billy Swift who's slowing him up for that 4th spot, way behind the king though, over 2 seconds to be exact. We've still got Jensen Freddy in the lead. We've got 10 laps to go and no one has pitted. I like this view, Brian. I like that one. I quite like this view because you can see everything that's going on. And I also like this view because again you can see everything that's going on except for what's going on behind you. And as you can see, it goes nice and quiet as all the boys come back round. And then you've got this view, see the back of them. So yeah, but I do like this one. This is cool. Look at that, Bowler and the king. Look at this, side by side again. I think these two are just fighting for second. I think they've given up on first place. Spectator view, that's spectator view, pit 1 and pit 2 views they were. So Jensen Freddy still leading, 6 laps to go. Will they pit? I don't think they are going to pit at all today. As we go back into spectator view, and we can see that Bowler has fallen back behind the king, and looks like he may get a 3rd place finish here, or unless he's going to pull something out of the bag these last few laps. And will we have a pit on the 76th, 77th lap? Let's take a look. Now would not be the time to pit, guys. Now would not be the time. I don't think anyone's going to pit today. I think they're all set up for a 500 lap race, to be fair. And they've got a because the track is classed as a 500 lap race, so maybe the setup is for that. I don't know. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Would have been a bit more exciting, but this has been quite good, I've got to say. Jensen Freddy's led most of the way, and yeah, Brian, you always fade, and so do I. We both seem to fade at the end of the races. Don't know what's going on, as Harry is now into 4th place, doing very well, Harry, today. Making up for last time, as Jensen Freddy is now extending his lead at the front. Lap 79. We will begin the white flag run. There it is. Can Jensen Freddy hold off Bowler de Frail, who's in 2nd place? The king is in 3rd. But I think Jensen Freddy's got it. I think he has got it. He's going to hold on and take the checkered flag here at the States Fairground. 1970s Piston Cup. Jensen Freddy wins his 1st race of the season. Bowler 2nd. And the king in 3rd. Harry in 4th. Great racing, boys. Great racing. Absolutely brilliant. What a race. 26 minutes. You can't beat that. Well done. The top 3. Great racing. Well done, Jensen Freddy, for coming 1st. Bowler de Frail 2nd. The king 3rd. Harry Edwards 4th. Billy Swift in 5th. There's Wipeout in 6th. The guys 7th. Van der Spin in 8th. Brian in 9th. And myself in 10th. No worries, Brian, no worries. I'll talk to you in a bit on Facebook. I'll take a look at that replay in a sec. So, what a race here. We've got 17 cars on the lead lap. A lot of cars were lapped today. We had no pit stops, which is pretty weird. And the table will be updated straight away. So you can check that out on the website. The website's in the description. And yeah, we did pretty well, guys. We did pretty well. So what a race. Next week we've got the 9th round and the final round on Sunday, which will be pretty epic, I'm sure. Especially the one at Dover on Saturday. That'll be pretty close, that one. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here for an early one tonight. I do apologise if it was a bit too early for you. But tomorrow we'll be back for a 9 PM UK start for the A1 Grand Prix, which is in Spain, which is a good one. Anyway, guys, on that note, I shall leave you to it. Have a lovely afternoon if you're in that part of the world. Have a lovely evening if you're over here with me in this part of the world. If not, wherever you are, take care and have lots of fun on your Sunday day. Take care, guys.